With your Storm 5 weather forecast, I'm News Channel 5 meteorologist Henry Rothenberg. We begin with the cold weather tips. That is because Arctic air is set to return, and we know to bundle up, wear several layers of clothing, but can't remind you enough. Space heaters, let's make sure they're not near anything flammable like the bedspread or curtains. We want everyone to be safe, and don't forget about your four-legged pals as well as we make our way, unfortunately, through another cold blast that is set to slide into the area. Here's the breakdown on your weather headlines. We're enjoying mild temperatures while they last. That includes Thursday, because Friday it all comes tumbling down with that Arctic air mass set to return to the viewing area and the rain. That's how it starts Friday. Our high likely at midnight as temperatures gradually fall and get closer to freezing. We'll see that change over to a wintry mix, and then it becomes all snow by Friday late afternoon and into the overnight. Here's exact track. So going through Thursday, it's just rain that we need to worry about. Going into Friday, it becomes a different story. We have got the frontal boundary coming through. You can see rain for the morning commute. As of now, timing is speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Still a lot of things to fine tune on this, but take a look from Clarksville to Paris down to Jackson. We're starting to see that changeover to a wintry mix, meaning some sleet would be in there as well as some freezing rain. We jump ahead to 5 o'clock and we start to see it changing to all snow, including the Nashville area, eventually working towards the plateau. This red L right here is an area of low pressure that's really steering all this. With cold air spilling in and you get counterclockwise motion with low pressure, that's bringing moisture from the Gulf in place and just wrapping it around right into that cold air mass, giving us this potential for winter weather. Some flurries will linger as we head into Saturday. So what about totals? The America model, the GFS, well, let's take a look at it. We're looking at anywhere from a dusting to potentially several inches. Still fine-tuning these numbers as there's a lot to be desired on these computer models. The European model, or the Euro as we call it, not quite as aggressive today as the America model is. These were flip-flopped yesterday. Winter weather here is a really tricky thing to forecast. This is more so just a couple of inches here and there when this is all said and done. So just continue to stay tuned. Remember, on social media, when you follow some of those feeds, make sure it's from a credible source, news outlets, of course, credible meteorologists, because there are a lot of fake posts that are out there. We want everybody to know the real information. 50s as we go through the overnight hours. For your Thursday, look at this: 70 Murfreesboro, Nashville, 68 in Dixon. Let's take a look at the next 3 days of your 7-day forecast. We have got that Storm 5 alert in effect for your Friday with that 45 degrees happening at midnight. Falling temperatures as we're down to 40 at 6 a.m. Look for 34 degrees by noon as it starts to change to a bit of a wintry mix. 29 with some flurries left on Saturday. Let's finish out the 7-day trend. Temperatures for highs, 20s and 30s, your lows in the teens. Continue to stay with News Channel 5. We'll keep you updated. And senior meteorologist Leland Statham has much more for you starting at 4 a.m. on News Channel 5 this morning.